President Trump wasted no time in shaking things up upon his return to the Oval Office. On February 3, 2025, he signed an executive order with far-reaching consequences. This order called for the creation of a U.S. sovereign wealth fund. It also directly impacted the fate of the popular social media platform, TikTok. Citing national security concerns, the order demanded that TikTok find an American buyer by early April 2025. Failure to comply would result in a nationwide ban. The new order came with a twist: a 50% stake in TikTok for the U.S. government. The executive order sent shockwaves through the tech world and beyond. It raised questions about the role of government in the digital age. Sovereign wealth funds are not a new concept. These state-owned investment funds have been around for decades. They represent a powerful tool for countries to manage their wealth and pursue strategic objectives. Globally, over 90 sovereign wealth funds collectively manage trillions of dollars in assets. These funds vary widely in size and scope. Some focus on maximizing returns on investment, while others prioritize strategic investments in key sectors. Some of the largest and most well-known sovereign wealth funds include the Norway Government Pension Fund Global, the China Investment Corporation, and the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority. These funds invest in a diverse range of assets, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and private equity. Sovereign wealth funds have become increasingly prominent players in the global economy. Their investment decisions can have significant implications for financial markets and geopolitics alike. The prospect of the United States, with its vast economic power, entering the sovereign wealth fund arena has generated intense interest and speculation. Trump's executive order outlines an ambitious vision for a U.S. sovereign wealth fund. This fund would be unlike any other in American history. It would operate independently of the Federal Reserve and the Treasury Department, giving it a significant degree of autonomy. The fund's primary purpose, according to Trump, would be to monetize U.S. assets for the American people. This suggests that the fund would seek to generate revenue for the government through strategic investments. However, the executive order provides limited details on the fund's specific investment strategy or governance structure. The creation of a U.S. sovereign wealth fund would require congressional approval. However, Trump has indicated that Congress would have limited control over the fund's operations once it is established. This has raised concerns among some lawmakers about transparency and accountability. Despite the lack of clarity on key details, the proposed U.S. sovereign wealth fund has already sparked debate. Proponents argue that it could provide a much-needed boost to the American economy and enhance U.S. competitiveness on the global stage. Critics, however, worry about the potential for political interference and the risks associated with such a large and powerful investment vehicle. Section 4. Lessons from the state's existing sovereign wealth funds in America. Several U.S. states have ventured into sovereign wealth funds, primarily funded by natural resources like oil, gas, and minerals. The largest is the Alaska Permanent Fund, established in 1976, investing oil revenues for long-term benefits. Other states with significant funds include New Mexico, Texas, and Wyoming. These funds offer lessons in generating returns and supporting public programs, emphasizing strong governance and transparency. Section 5. Trump's vision, a piece of the TikTok pie. The proposed U.S. sovereign wealth fund has been thrust into the spotlight due to its potential role in the ongoing saga of TikTok. Trump has publicly stated that the fund could be used to acquire a stake in the social media giant. Trump's interest in TikTok stems from his long-standing concerns about the app's Chinese ownership. He has repeatedly alleged that TikTok poses a national security risk, claiming that the Chinese government could access user data collected by the app. While TikTok has denied these allegations, the Trump administration has maintained a hard line on the issue. The proposed U.S. stake in TikTok, potentially financed through the Sovereign Wealth Fund, represents a new tactic in this ongoing battle. The idea of the U.S. government owning a piece of a social media platform has sparked widespread debate. Supporters argue that it is necessary to protect national security and prevent foreign influence. Critics, however, condemn it as government overreach and a threat to free speech. Section 6. The stakes are high economic and political implications. The creation of a U.S. sovereign wealth fund, particularly one with the potential to invest in companies like TikTok, carries significant economic and political implications. The move has the potential to reshape the relationship between the government and the private sector. Economically, the fund could become a major player in financial markets, influencing investment decisions and potentially distorting competition. The fund's investment decisions would be subject to intense scrutiny, both domestically and internationally. Politically, the fund's creation would represent a significant expansion of government power and influence. Critics argue that it could be used to advance political agendas or punish companies deemed unfriendly to the administration. The potential for conflict of interest and a lack of transparency are major concerns. The fund's creation also raises questions about America's role in the global economy. Sovereign wealth funds have traditionally been associated with countries seeking to leverage their resource wealth or pursue strategic objectives. The United States, as a developed economy with a long history of free market principles, entering this arena marks a significant shift. Section 7. A new era in American finance. The proposed U.S. sovereign wealth fund represents a bold and controversial move by the Trump administration. Its creation would mark a significant departure from traditional American economic policy and usher in a new era in U.S. finance. The fund's ultimate impact remains to be seen. Its success or failure will depend on a multitude of factors, including its investment strategy, governance structure, and the political climate. However, one thing is certain: the fund has the potential to fundamentally alter the landscape of American capitalism and redefine the role of government in the 21st century economy. The coming months will be critical as the debate over the fund's creation unfolds. Congress will play a crucial role in shaping the fund's structure and oversight mechanisms. Meanwhile, the business community, policymakers, and the American public will be watching closely to see how this unprecedented experiment in American finance plays out.